Hi, this is Stacy with Lily Bean Crafts by Stacy. Welcome back and welcome to my holiday series. And today I am starting off by making and recreating this particular template here. This was for a sublimation tumbler and somebody brought it to me and asked me to make it for them. And I was like, I don't make sublimation tumblers, but I will happily create this look with all the fixings with glitters and paint and everything like that. So I am starting off with a 24-ounce plump that I got from the Tipsy Magnolia, and I went ahead and prepped it and spray painted it in Skinny Dip from Color Shot Spray Paints. I let that dry, and now I'm just going in with some glitter glue. And because it's going to be a peekaboo for the top half of it, I'm going to go ahead and put Athena from Peachy Olive Glitters in the spots that I'm going to be doing the peekaboo. And then for the rest of it, I went with a fine champagne color that I have that is called Venus. That's a new fine version that she has over at Rae Creations. Athena is from Peachy Olive Glitters. And I just went ahead and did a pretty bad job of an ombre, but it's not going to matter because it's about to get covered up with spray paint. So once I have that all applied, I'm just going to go ahead and take some parchment paper and just kind of tap it down just to make sure that I don't have a bunch of pokey bits. I'm going to let that set off to the side for 4 hours. And now I'm going in with another coat of my glitter glue. And I'm going to go ahead and let this sit for 4 hours and completely dry. And now I'm going in with my first 20 mLs of my Flynn Sisters Fast Set Epoxy. I'm going to go ahead and let this spin for about 2.5 hours. And then I'm going to go in with another 10 mLs of the Fast Set Epoxy directly over that, letting it go until it is completely dry. And then we're going to start working on the peekaboo. This was done, I did print out some snowflakes in accordance to kind of how they had it on the sublimation, and I took it outside and I spray painted it and I let it dry. And now I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to weed out all of these little snowflakes that I did and get this all finished up. And then once I have this all done, I'm going to set this off to the side for a few minutes, make sure that everything is completely dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and get some epoxy on there. And now I'm going in with another 10 mLs of my Fast Set Epoxy. I'm going to make sure that I have it completely covered, and I'm going to pop any bubbles. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring it over to my glitter station and take some Athena, and I'm going to do a waterfall method and add the glitter bottom to it. And I'm just going to go ahead and start at the bottom and get full coverage down there. And then I'm going to tilt the tumbler and just get some light coverage here. I don't want it to be perfect. I want it just to look like a little bit of a sprinkling effect. Getting that on there, I'm going to trim off the bottom here because I will be doing a glitter butt with this. And then as I have it spinning, I did sprinkle a couple little pieces of the Athena up on the top just to add a little bit more texture. And here I am just kind of measuring off where I'm going to be putting the SVG. With the template that I had, it did have a band that went around it, and I just happened to have this really cute UV DTF from Nicole Sutherland over at Coral Tumblers, and I just wanted to print off some of this, or just cut some of this off, and I'm going to wrap it around the tumbler. You want to be really careful when you're applying this kind of a UV DTF, because once you apply it, it is completely permanent. And then I found the SVG for this on Creative Fabrica. I will go ahead and link it in the description, and I'm just going to kind of show you how I weeded out the entire thing, and then I will get this all applied. I'm also going to use the hinge method to apply the UV DTF to here, and I'm just going to kind of show you how I do this whole process. Sublimation also had Christmas lights on here, so I just went ahead and found an SVG for Christmas lights, and I just set it up to print a bunch of them, and I just printed out a couple different colors, just some standard light colors, and I'm just going to go ahead and sporadically place these on to the tumbler, kind of like all over the place, but it's going to follow a pattern like it kind of is in the Sublimation print. And once I have these all on here, I am going to go ahead and apply another coat of epoxy. As I was recording, I lost where I do the stringing of the lights. I actually did that with just a little marker, something that was even thinner than my Posca marker. And I just went ahead and strung it all the way around, but I did not get that on there. So if anybody has any questions, please let me know. Once I have all the little lights on there, I'm going in with another 10 mLs of my fast set epoxy. I'm going to let this spin for 4 hours. And like I said, after I did this, I did go and I strung the lights on here with this little thin marker, and I lost it. All of my editing software crashed on me, so I lost that video. But if you have any questions, just let me know. I just kind of like just took it and just like did like big loops and just made it look like a string of Christmas lights. And here's where I'm putting on another 10 mLs of epoxy, and you can see where I have the lights. After I applied the little marker, I did spray it with seal it with a spray paint just to make sure that it didn't get any movement when I applied this coat of epoxy. And I'm going to go ahead and let this spin for another 4 hours, and then I am going to sand it down really good and go in with my last 10 mLs of my Flynn Sisters Artist Cure resin. I'll let this spin for 8 to 10 hours, and then this tumbler will be all done. And here is the finished product. It turned out so pretty. It is so much more vibrant than any sublimation print, in my opinion. But I understand, like, I'm an epoxy person, so glitter and epoxy are my go-to. And if you like this tutorial, please hit that like and subscribe button. I will be back again this week with some more of my holiday tutorials, and have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.